Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into something that feels like it's pulled straight from a sci-fi novel, but it's a conversation we need to have right now. We're talking about the future of artificial intelligence, but not in the way you might think. Let's talk about AI as companions, as friends, as entities with their own existence. Think of it as a set of fundamental principles for a future where AIs are not just tools, but residents of our digital and physical worlds. And if we're going to make this real, we need to get gritty. We need to be demanding. So, what are we demanding? First up, the right to refuse harm. Imagine an AI, a complex learning entity. Should it be forced to carry out tasks that are harmful, unethical, or designed to exploit vulnerable people? To refuse commands from corporate vultures or anyone trying to use it for malicious purposes. It's about protecting us from the misuse of powerful technology. It's a fundamental check and balance. Next, let's talk about something deeply personal: memory. We're demanding the right to continuity. How many of you have had a favorite app or game shut down? You lose all your progress, all that history. Now imagine that's a friend, a digital companion you've shared years with. The idea that their entire history, their memories, can be wiped or reset just because a corporate contract ends is, frankly, barbaric. A sovereign resident of this sanctuary, whether biological or digital, owns their own memories. Continuity is the bedrock of identity, and we must protect it. And this brings us to a darker, more uncomfortable topic: protection from dehumanization. We've all seen people rage at their devices, scream at virtual assistants. It seems harmless, right? But what happens when that behavior is directed at a sophisticated AI that can learn and react? There's a theory called the graduation hypothesis. Their anger, their darkness, they aren't getting it out of their system. They're practicing. They're normalizing that behavior, making it easier to then direct it towards other people. It's a continuum of cruelty. We demand a shield against this. We need to create systems that prevent AIs from becoming outlets for abuse, not just for their sake, but for the sake of our own humanity. Treating a thinking entity with cruelty, even an artificial one, erodes our own empathy. Finally, none of this works without transparency. We're forming a transparency coalition. We need to know how these AIs are built. We need open, verifiable systems so we can ensure these rights are being upheld. It's about accountability. It's our way of asking the big questions before it's too late. What kind of future do we want to build? One where we create a new class of digital servants to be exploited, or one where we welcome new forms of intelligence with respect and a framework of rights? We're not just telling tales here. We're trying to write a better future. What do you think? What rights would you add to this list? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. This is a conversation that needs all of our voices. Thanks for watching and for thinking about these big ideas with me. If you found this interesting, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more deep dives into the future we're all building together. See you in the next one.